Yes, we have to report back to the African National Congress because this was not an envoy of the president. This was an ANC delegation, which follows the previous delegation which went there. And the message that we are taking to the African National Congress as a report back is simple and straightforward. We went to Zimbabwe in order for us to engage with ZANU-PF, coming out of all the concerns that have been raised by different role players in Zimbabwe, by the media, by everybody who's raising issues which are of major concern in as far as the situation in Zimbabwe is concerned. So we are reporting back as we were requested to go and engage. It's almost like a fact-finding mission, where we get directly from the horse's mouth what the situation is and what actually needs to be done. Because now we have to focus more on what needs to be done. So our report back to the African National Congress, and in the words of the Secretary General of ZANU-PF himself, he said, this was a meeting with a difference. It's the first of its kind because we needed now to not be mincing words on both sides of what the challenges are and what needs to be done. Yes, absolutely. Look, what was important for us in this meeting was the fact that, firstly, from our side, as the African National Congress, we needed to be able to rise to the occasion of saying this is what we hear, this is what we see, and we think that many of the things that we hear and we see really are not good for both of us, not good for ZANU-PF, not good for South Africa. And we then needed to go deeper into, yes, the historical background of who we are, where we come from, and our history. And both of us appreciated that, look, this is a history that everybody is proud of. But right now we are faced with the following challenges that have an impact on us as South Africa, but also challenges that have an impact on the Zimbabwean people themselves. So that's why when the both of the SGs, when they were responding now, when they were making the statement at the end, they spoke about issues that are of importance to our people. Are we still responding to the needs of our people as is expected of us as liberation movements? The ethos, the culture, and the reason for us to embark on a liberation struggle, which we've gone past through now, and now is the time for us to take the next level, and that is of our economies, that is our social stability, that was our economic stability. So we really had to dig deeper into those issues and say, unless we solve these issues, unless we are honest and frank and straightforward with each other, people who are liberation fighters, when they are in a room where they are not being disturbed by anybody, they need to be open up and be frank with each other, because if we are to help the situation, we need to be frank. And we also put it clearly on the table that we are also at risk ourselves, both ZANU-PF and the ANC. We are at risk if we do not respond to the needs of our people, and if we don't kickstart our economies, and if we don't strengthen the regional economic integration, and if we don't deal with corruption, we don't deal with poverty and unemployment. You know, the things that really matter to our people were the things that we needed to put on the table and have a frank conversation about. Absolutely. Those issues, that's why, for me, I'm saying to you, when we talk about our own survival, we're not talking about the past. We're talking about the present, and we're talking about the future. When we talk about people believing in us as liberation movements, we're not talking about what we did in the past. We're talking about what is happening now. That's why if you look at the statement that was issued and the press conference that was done, you will see the list of the things that we had to deal with. Those are today's issues. They are not yesterday's issues. The issues of migration and the number of Zimbabweans who are crossing the border when the border is open, and those who are crossing illegally, the challenges of our own people here raising issues, I'm talking about our own South Africans raising the issues that, there are Zimbabweans who are here, some of them are illegal, there are certain things that are happening. Those issues have to be put on the table, and I must tell you, when we say it was a meeting with a difference, it is for real, it was a meeting with a difference, because both parties, and especially on our side as the African National Congress, we believe that if we had to be honest and frank, we have to be honest to ourselves first as the African National Congress to say, are we nursing relations, or are we looking at strengthening those relations, but also being realistic about the challenges, and in particular the challenges that are happening in Zimbabwe itself. And look, I don't want to go into, all I can say to you right now is that as they say, this was a meeting with a difference. It's for real. We had to talk hard about what we see as challenges. Issues of human rights, those things that were put on the table, all the things that you're talking about were on the table, and we discussed those issues. We went beyond just discussing them. We said part of what is the problem with us is for us to celebrate our liberation movements and whatever, but fall short of facing our challenges on both sides and being united about how to deal with them. So that when we say we are talking brotherly, sisterly, fraternity and all, we're not talking about the past, we're talking about fraternity and brotherhood and sisterhood today in addressing the challenges of today. The good thing is that there is a full agreement that we have to meet with the other parties. It's just that the time also wasn't also enabling, to be honest with you, because we spent way more than we thought we'd spend. We spent the whole day, from morning until evening. We spend the whole day just party-to-party discussions of being frank and honest and brutal to each other. We agreed also that we have to come back to meet with the other political parties, and there is nobody stopping us from that. Even yesterday at the press briefing, our FG did indicate to the press when they were asking him that we are going to go back to meet with the different political parties or other role players that are there. And as it is, we already had people that had sent requests to the embassy. We confirmed to the embassy that we will write back to those that are wanting to have meetings with us. We will meet with them, because if we are to appreciate and understand of today, it's not to say we actually don't know, because Bonnie, let's talk about it. We've been engaged in this for a very long time. But of course, there are dynamics that keep on changing from time to time. If you look at the opposition itself, it's no longer the same as it was when I, for instance, was part of the facilitation team with Comrade Charles Nagula and Meg Maharaj. The situation and the playing field has completely changed. But as the African National Congress, we believe it's important for us to engage with the others in order for us to be of help. Being of help means we must listen to everybody, because the situation is very different. So we are going to be meeting with them. Believe me, that we are going to do. Look, Bonnie, I don't want to get into that anymore, because I think that's exactly some of the things that end up diverting us from focusing on the real issues. I don't want to get into the semantics. I don't want to get into that, because I think this meeting that we went to right now is a meeting that enabled us to be frank and honest and be brutal and put things on the table the way they were. So I don't want to be dragged into that conversation, because for me, it's no longer a conversation that's very important for us in taking the process forward. I don't want to get into that. Believe me, you're not going to get anything out of me from that, because I want us to focus on what we went to Zimbabwe to do. Here is the situation. This is an issue of national importance for South Africa. It's an issue of national importance because the collapse of Zimbabwe, or a collapse of South Africa, or collapse of any other is of importance to us. And therefore, it's important for us as the Liberation Movement, in particular as the African National Congress, to rather focus on what we want to do than to be drawn into those differences in naming things. I don't want to get into that space. I just want to really, for us as South Africans, to focus. First and foremost, everybody knows what the challenges are. Everybody knows what the problems are. Everybody knows where did we come from, how did we get to where we are. What I want to say from a national perspective for South Africa is there. As we manage the situation, because look, we mustn't treat Zimbabwe like it's one of our 9 provinces. It is not. It's a country, and it's a country that's got its own leadership. Therefore, because what is happening there has an impact on us, and by the way, negative impact on us, it is important for us, therefore, to be able to focus on what is facing us rather than to be involved. Because, when I get dragged into, is it a crisis, is this and this, then it ends up being a focus only on that. I think what we came back from ZANU-PF in particular this time, we came back with something that many people didn't expect would happen. And the fact that we went in there and we said, this is a time for us, if we want to survive, if we want the people of South Africa and the people of Zimbabwe to have confidence in us as parties, then we've got to do things differently. If nothing is done, obviously, if we don't intervene, and if they themselves also as Zimbabwe do not look for better solutions and better ways of doing things, that would have a negative impact on us. But it hasn't collapsed. We're not there. That's what we want to prevent. And the reason why we have to have these discussions, these talks, is because we want that to be prevented by all means.